Hey guys, it's Joshua Woods back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a stupid lure unboxing. I'm sure you've seen a lot of them on YouTube and stuff, but I'm just collecting a few of them that my friend sent me, and hopefully we can see if we can catch anything. Now, some of these in here I looked at and I'm like, man, I'm going to go ahead and catch about 10 lunkers on these. But some of these I looked at, I said, going to be kind of hard. So, first off, we're going to get into it with, I did not want to open the package of these because they'd ruin. So I just took one of these out from my tackle box. This is a Googan Baits Bandito bug. Black and blue. It's used for jigs a lot. You can work it any way you want. Texas rig, I assume, because I've never really used any of these. But yeah, I mean, I assume that's how you use it. It looks kind of like a brim or some type of bait fish, a shad. But I mean, I'm sure this will be a good color. I'm sure I can catch something on this. I'll put this video out. Probably I'll put this video I'm currently doing out right now. Probably by December 7th or 8th, and then I'm gonna put out the Stupid Lure Fishing Challenge on the but times between December 20th and January 20th. So hopefully we can get some. Hopefully that video gets a pretty good amount of likes. The next lure I looked at made me ask myself a few questions. My first one was, how did he consider this a bad bait? And then I actually looked at it and I actually looked at it and fished a little bit with it, and then oh dear, it smells horrible. I worked a little bit with it, and then I can see why it probably won't catch anything. It's the KVD Perfect Plastics Pro Team Journal by Strike King on Outdoor Channel. Featuring open pore technology, it's a 6-pack of Redbug Super Fries. Let me open the package. Now I think you rigged this with a drop shot, because I didn't. I rigged it with the good old-fashioned Carolina rig. Then I rigged it with the Texas rig. But this is what it looks like. It looks like a freaking centipede looking thing. I have no doubt the color of the bait and the way it looks could catch fish. It's just the action. I don't really like the action for this. And coming from a KDB brand, that's kind of shocking, because they have like really good actions on their baits. But all the other ones are hard baits. So let's take a look at them. Okay. I already did a video on a bait like this, but he sent this to me because apparently we're gonna catch 50-pound bass. The largest spoon, other than the one I showed y'all in Top 5 Fall Baits video, the biggest spoon I think I've ever used. I'm ever going to use. The hook is absolutely massive. The bait is massive as well. It's been used. It's definitely been used. So, I mean, he didn't get it from a Tackleware. He probably got it from a pawn shop, or he might have got it out of his dad's tackle box. But yeah, I mean, this, I'm confident. I'm confident. I think I can catch something on this. I have to be out in the deep water though. I think I could catch something on this. Now I actually have some of these, and I've used these, and I'm probably going to use it. I'll do a micro fishing video on with one of these one day, I promise. Little heading, or how you say it, tiny torpedo. Has little eyes on it. Silver, like one of this. It's not bigger than my pinky. It's so small. I'll do a micro fishing video on one of these. I'll probably catch some small size bass. Just checking my email real quick. The next one we have here is possibly the weirdest looking bait, other than the one that we're going to see earlier. You're probably going to see another one just like this, except a different color and a little bit longer. This, I don't know what kind of bait this is. It looks like, somebody in the comments tell me if I'm right. Is this a jitterbug? Because it has the head for a jitterbug. Hooks are massive for topwater. The color, I don't really like the color. Pretty, not that big. I mean, it's about as long as my pinky finger. I mean, substantial size difference when you compare them. Here's another. This is, I just took this one out because he had gave it to me a couple of months ago. The top 5 fall fishing lures. I think this is in the video. It's not one of the top 5. It's just something I added. I threw in just to like just to show y'all this. The Swimming Shad Cordell. I guess this is a deep diver or something because it says Cordell. This might be a topwater. It might be a deep diver. Possibly one of the weirdest baits I've ever used. Treble hooks. They're in okay condition. I might replace them with some shinier hooks. I don't know how to work this bait, so if anybody knows how to work this bait right here, go in the comments and tell me. Or if anybody knows exactly what bait this is other than the Swimming Shad. If this is a cotton cordell, or is this a top water, or is this a, I don't know what this is. The last bait we have here is a bait that I actually had in my tackle box and gave to him. Apparently he didn't have much luck on it. The Skeleton Jitter Stick has same thing as this bait. Actually made by the same people. But I don't think, this is a jitter stick. This is not a jitterbug. So I'm guessing this is probably a jitterbug. But if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. This is I have caught fish on this. Jitter stick. Has a hump in the back for some reason. Hooks are fairly large, but that won't hurt anything. Bait's about this long. Not very long at all. But that's it for today, guys. I mean, I know it's kind of a short video. But y'all really think that was it? Not even close to being done yet. We're going to take a look at some Havoc spinnerbaits. Baits from baits that are in the spinnerbait thing. This is a neat little thing. My dad gave it to me. It's a little spinnerbait holder. You put your spinnerbaits in here. Let's just take a quick run through to the bag, shall we? Nice little chatterbait, black and blue chatterbait. I think this could be. You never know. This could be something that might go on there. I might put this on there. Hit 5 likes, and I will fish with the bandito bug on the black and blue chatterbait. Up next we have a pretty long. This is a pretty big chatterbait. Has a visible weed guard, pretty long. I might have to clip that. Has a really big hook. Like, that's a really big hook for a chatterbait. Already has the stuff hooked right here. I got this at Academy. It already has the stuff hooked on there. Here's a spinnerbait. Sandtone Lures, I believe it is. Chartreuse blue and white. It has a really nice hook. Looks like good quality spinner, shiny spinner, so hopefully that attracts. Then we have this the original chatterbait micro. I might do a micro fishing challenge on this. It's super small. I don't know what grub I'll find to put on that, but yeah, I'll have to look into stuff like that. This is a really cheap bass lure I won in the last tournament with Slade and Fiscus and Brandon Davis and Sawyer Khan in it. They gave us all little goodie bags, and this was Bass Pro Shop. Willis spinner was in it. I could say I don't know the quality of this lure, so I definitely will try it out in one of my videos just to see how good it performs. Here's one of my smaller spinnerbaits. This one is, I've caught some decent bass on this before. Now, here is a bait that I put in here just to put in here to get out the way. This is probably my favorite bass lure, summer bass lure ever. This is my favorite summer bass lure. I catch really big fish. I've always caught really big fish in the summer. I will do a video on during the summer, like probably in the spring, of me using this bait. This is the Buzz Toad. This is a KVD Buzz Toad. I bought a pack of 5 of them for $5. Not that much. What it is, it has the body of a buzzbait, has a head of a buzzbait right here. It has the hook of a buzzbait. You just thread that toad on the hook. I prefer, I'm about to sneeze. There's a variety of baits of color of these toads, but I always suggest getting the one with the front that looks like this, the brownish green in the front, then it going into the green in the legs. Then on the bottom, always make sure and check the bottom. It's going to be chartreuse bottom, and you just reel it across the surface, and these little feet will just kick up. It works just like a buzz bait. I promise you, you'll catch bass. I promise you. If I ever have a fishing tournament with my friends for a video, I'll definitely, during the summer, spring, or warmer times, I'll definitely use this bait. This will be my go-to bait, actually. Well, in all seriousness, guys, let's talk a little bit about the little thing that me and Brandon Davis and Sawyer Khan and Sladen Fiscus are planning to do. Today, we did a video, Mr. Davis did, and we talked about having like a small version of the Guggen Squad. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Guggen Squad is, the John B. Lunkers TV, like LFG, Lakers Funk, Lake Fork guy, and all of them. They're all really good YouTubers and stuff. They're really good fishermen. But I'm running out of time, so shout out to Brandon Davis Sports. Forgot the name of his channel. But shout out to Brandon Davis. Shout out to Sladen Fiscus. And I want to talk about Brandon Davis for about 30 seconds. Brandon Davis is a really good guy. I've known him for about 3 or 4 years now. Me and him have fished side by side before. We've fished against each other before. If you don't know Brandon Davis, you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, I suggest you go do that right now, because he's an amazing video maker. I really, really like hanging out with Brandon Davis and Sladen and Sawyer. They're all three great guys, and I'll drop a video probably about 2 or 3 days confirming if we're going to be doing like a junior Guggen Squad. Think of a name, guys. Go down in the description below and think of a name. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.